Welcome to Yoga with Maryann. So great to see all of you here today, and so glad that we can detox together. So let me share a little bit before we get started about the lymphatic system. It's a highway through our body, a network from our neck all the way down to our feet that carries a substance called lymph, which cleans and detoxes our body. But the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. So the only way that that fluid can move through our body is if we move, and if we deep breathe and we use the supportive gravity to move that fluid and to extract all those unwanted cells from our body. So let's detox together, find a comfortable seat, and I'll meet you on your mat. Let's get started in a comfortable seat. So put a prop underneath your hips, maybe a folded blanket. I'm sitting on a bolster, just so that you can elevate your hips, stack those vertebrae one on top of the other, create a lot of length and space between each of them. Check in with your posture. Make sure your ears are over your shoulders, shoulders over hips, and you're sitting up with a nice, tall, long spine. And then open your hands up to be receptive, to be able to receive this beautiful practice today. And start to bring your intention of breath into focus. Just be mindful of the length of your inhales. Try to even it out with your exhales. And keep the focus and attention on your breath as thoughts float in and out of your mind. Just let them be acknowledged, but then bring that focus back to your breath. And deep breathing is one of the best tools that we can use to help detoxify our body, because we have this big duct. It's your largest lymph node in the center of your body, from your neck down to your lumbar spine, and it is where all the lymph fluid pools into. And so when we deep breathe, we're stimulating that thoracic duct, and we're draining and detoxing our body. So let's inhale deeply, exhale completely. A few more rounds of breath on your time. Just think of this breath as a cleansing tool to keep your body free of toxins and germs and invaders that don't serve us. Make this be your last deep inhale. And then bring your hands to heart center. Pinkies and thumbs together, heels of your hands together, and open up those middle three fingers, your index through your ring finger, like petals of a lotus flower. This is your lotus mudra. And we're going to offer it up as we lift up on our inhale, coming out of the muck and mire of all these crazy months we've been going through. Exhale, come down, and being centered with our breath. Inhale, this time as you open up, arch your back like a seated cow. Exhale, bring those fingers together, round your back for a seated cat. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Inhale, lift. When we own our breath, exhale down. No one can steal our peace. Inhale up. We use our breath to calm our body and our mind. Exhale down. Make this be your last one. Just getting some nice flexion and extension in our back, lubricating our spine. And inhale to cactus. Exhale, cactus, twist to the right. Inhale back to cactus. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to cactus. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to cactus. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to cactus. Bring your right hand down to the mat, your left hand on your shoulder, and we're just going to do a side body stretch, a lateral stretch. Lift that elbow up, and if it's in your practice today, you can try exploring where you want your hand to be, your left hand. You bring it into cactus, or you can extend it over your shoulder. Now we're stretching out those lymph nodes, that lymph system that I mentioned that goes through your whole body. You have many lymph nodes under your arm, running through your armpit. And so when we stretch laterally, we open up those intercostal muscles, we get a nice side body stretch, but we also stimulate those lymph nodes under our arm. Come back up on your exhale. Inhale, tall. Exhale, bring that left hand to the mat. Find your lateral stretch. Keep it here if your shoulder is sensitive or your biceps are tight. Try to explore if you want to be up in cactus arms or overhead, helping to drain those lymph nodes under our arms. Open up that side body and then inhale back to cactus. One more time. Let's go over. Stretch. Inhale back to cactus. Exhale over. And back to cactus. Last time. Over. And come on back up to cactus. Exhale down. And then back to cactus. And bring your hands to heart center. And unwind your feet. Maybe give them a shake. And whatever leg you have on top, why don't you switch your legs and put the opposite leg on top. And let's link breath to movement, that whole combination that we just did. We're going to take it fluidly, hands at heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, clap right. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, clap left. One more. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, clap right. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, clap left. Inhale, cactus. Lower that arm down, lateral stretch. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, drop that left arm down. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, cactus. Last one, over to your left. And come back to center. And hands back to heart center. Now we've just moved our spine in all 5 directions. We flexed it, we extended it, we laterally moved it, we twisted it and rotated it. We move in all directions, and as we move that highway and those channels where the lymph travels. So we're constantly detoxing our body as we're moving it. So let's come to all fours. Gently make your way off your pillow or your blanket. And check in with your posture here. You want your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, hands, knees, and toes in alignment, gazes at the earth. Nice, neutral, long spine. And then just begin to stretch your right heel back. Extend that right foot for a nice, long stretch. And that right calf. And just continue to connect with your breath. push that heel back towards the back end of your mat. Last breath here. Bring that knee back to the earth and extend your left heel back. Straighten that left leg. Nice long spine, neutral cervical neck. Connect with your breath. What are you feeling here? Last breath here, and then bring that knee back. Open up your knees to the wide side of your mat, toes together. Drop your belly between your knees, sit all the way back, extend your arms out in child's pose. 3 breaths here. Again, we're stretching out those arms, moving that lymph fluid in our upper body. And then slowly make your way back up to hands and knees. Nice long spine. Check in with your alignment. And then extend your right foot, same like we did with our extension before, but this time I want you to lift it off the mat. See if you can get it lifted. And then play around, explore with extending your left hand. Gaze is still at the mat. You're pushing that heel back. Try to breathe here. Keep your breath even. And then come back to the mat. Set up for the other side. Extend that left foot back. And then play around, explore, lifting that right arm. Try not to let your belly sink into the mat. Keeping a soft cervical spine. And bring it back down. Open your knees. Once more back to child's pose. And then inhale, come on back up to all fours. Grab your blocks, put them in front of you, the front of your mat, arms width apart. Hold on to them. And then inhale, step your right foot between the blocks. Nice. And just bring those blocks back towards your body, towards your chest. And let's make sure that our right knee is over our right ankle. That's your psoas muscle on the inside of your left leg. And we have a lot of lymph nodes there too. So this stretch helps to drain those lymph nodes. Also opens up that psoas, our hip flexor. Exhale, walk your blocks forward a little bit. Lift your right toe up to the ceiling. Sit back on your right hip for a hamstring stretch. Hinge at your hips. Push that right hip back. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. And then walk your blocks forward. Psoas stretch. Feel where you need them to be. Maybe you want them closer to your body so you can keep a nice tall spine. Exhale, pull that right hip back, hinge at your hips, forward fold just a little, keeping a nice long spine for that hamstring stretch. Keeping that right toe lifted. Just connect with your breath here. Try to find ease. Inhale forward, drop that right foot. Let this be your last your psoas stretch. Nice long spine. And then pull back. As you pull back, take your right foot over to the pinky side edge of your foot so that you're extending your foot to the long end of your mat. And you're just stretching that right foot. And that's your IT band that comes on the outside of your body. We're just going to sit back into this stretch on our right side. And just breathe here. And then exhale, flatten that foot. Come up, hold on to your blocks, and then try to walk that foot back to your both knees are on the earth. Good job. Then extend your left foot forward. Take your blocks, walk them forward a little bit, and take that psoas stretch. Just coming into that right hip, I'm sorry. And then stretch it back. Toe up to the ceiling. For a hamstring stretch. And breathe. Keeping that long spine. Keeping those shoulders dropped away from your ears. Good job, great. Drop that foot again. Walk those blocks forward. Stretch out that psoas. And this gentle movement back and forth massages those lymph nodes. Exhale, pull back. Lift your toe, walk those blocks back. Walk your blocks forward. Let this be your last combination. Sink into that hip. Be mindful of keeping that left knee over the left ankle. And come back. And this time roll out that left foot onto the side to stretch out that IT band. Hinge at your hips. Just come forward. Feel the stretch all along the outside of your left leg. And slowly bring that left foot back to full on the mat. Shift your weight forward. Bring your blocks forward. Curl your back toe on your right foot. Bring that right foot knee up and start to bounce until you can bring those feet together. Drop your forehead for a nice forward fold. Just let your body hang here. Maybe swing to the right and left as you hold on to your blocks with a slight bend in your knees. Just breathe comfortably here. Bend your knees a little deeper. Slowly unwind, come all the way up. Hands to heart center. Great. Let's take our Tadasana pose. Stand up nice and tall, straight spine, just so hips distance apart with your feet. And just feel the strength in this pose. Feel your feet rooted into the earth. You can lift your toes and then relax them. And then inhale for half sun salutations. Up, exhale, bend at your hips all the way down. Drop your hands to your blocks. Drop your head. Inhale, half lift. Flatten your back. Gaze is at the mat. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus this time. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold, all the way down to the mat. Crisscross your arms, just hold on to them, and just let your body hang like a rag doll. Drop your hands back to the blocks. Long spine, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So now we're going to take a minute to do some lymphatic massage. So extend your arms out to the side. Take your right hand, palm facing down. Take your left hand across the back of your right wrist and just rake your arm. Gentle pressure across the top of your arm. And we're just moving and massaging, draining those lymph nodes in our arms. So we're just going to get the top. Exhale one last time across the top. Turn your palm facing me and let's brush our hands on the inside. So now we're moving the fluid on the inside, on those lymph nodes across that part of our arm. And then even turn that palm up to the ceiling and try to get underneath as you massage and just rake your fingers across. Even bring it all the way to your armpit. And then just bring that arm, both arms down. And notice how you feel. Just notice what's going on in your right arm. Does it feel a little tingly? Does it feel a little lighter? And extend your arms out again. Turn that left palm down to the mat and let's massage the top of that left arm. Just gentle pressure. And with each breath, we're just cleaning out those lymph nodes, moving those toxins out of our body. Then make your fist come face forward, your palm face me. There you go. Just continue that massage. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Turn your palm up, get the back of your arm, all the way through your armpit. Just feel all that gentle touch, that loving, yummy stuff, hugs you're giving your body. And then shake out and relax. And then take your arms right over left to give yourself a big hug. Inhale, lift those arms, those elbows up. Exhale, broaden those shoulders, tuck your belly button to your spine. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring those elbows down, curl your spine. Last one, inhale, lift. Really working those lymph nodes at the top of our body and down. And this time, take off that dirty shirt. That movement like you're lifting your shirt off your back. Bring your hands to cactus. And this time, bring your right arm to your right thigh and just take a crescent moon. Just extend over this way. Breathe here. Now, if you feel you can lift that right arm and pull a little bit, just get a deeper stretch on your left side. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, cactus. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, drop that left hand and extend over. There you go. Now you can stay here if it's too much of a reach for you, or here. Listen to your body. And then you can also bring this arm up. And then inhale back to cactus. And drop your arms. Shake out. And let's take a warrior one stance. So I want you to extend your right foot forward. Let's take our left foot forward. Step back with your right foot. And then bring your blocks down on either side of your front foot. Sink into your front foot, but make sure that your knee is over your ankle. And then raise your arms. Stay here if your rotator cuffs are sensitive, or bring your arms all the way up. And then on your exhale, pull your front knee back, extend your palms all the way back, and take a pyramid pose. So you're stretching out your hamstring on your left side, and come on back up. Bend that front knee, nice fluid movement. Exhale, pull that knee back, palms facing the back wall, straighten that front knee. Inhale, one more, deep bend in the front knee, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, straighten that front knee for pyramid. And last time, bend that front knee, arms up. Exhale to cactus. Turn that left toe towards the front of your mat and widen your stance. You can take your blocks with you, bring them forward. And then hinge at your hips, slight bend in your knees, and come into a forward fold. Just a wide leg forward fold. You can have your blocks on the low profile, or you can have them tall. Or if you don't feel you need your blocks, you can come all the way to the mat. It's not about how far you get down. You just want to make sure you're keeping a long, straight spine. And your weight is evenly balanced on all the knuckles of your feet. And come back up. Half lift. And then rotate that front heel, your right. And then you might want to bring the toes of your back foot in a little bit for warrior one on the other side. So check in with that left knee, make sure it's over your ankle. And then raise your arms. Here is fine. If you want it a little more stretch, bring them up here, but make sure you're dropping them away from your shoulder, away from your ears. Keeping that knee over the ankle, and then straighten that knee, bring those palms back for a nice pyramid stretch. In your hamstring, bend your knee, come on up. Exhale, pull that knee back, arms go back, again, last time. Use your breath to move you through these two postures. Bend that knee. Bring that left toe forward. One more time for a deep, wide-legged stretch. Hinge at your hips, come on down. Straight spine, gaze at the earth. And then maybe just bend your left knee and your right knee. Just kind of working those lymph nodes in the lower part of your body. Opening up those hips. Keeping that fluid moving. Motion is lotion, right? Keep your breath even. And then come to stillness. Walk your heels and toes together. Use your blocks to support you. Take your right knee back to the earth. Then your left knee. And then bring your blocks close to your body and come up to kneeling. Great job. All right, it's time for our favorite pose, Shavasana. So today we're going to use the blocks to make ourselves a little ramp so that we can have a more restorative pose. So you want one of your blocks on the tall setting, one on the low setting so that you make like an L. Then you're going to take a large firm pillow or a bolster and you're going to lay it on top of the blocks. Yes, because we're going to take feet up the wall. So we're going to lift our feet onto our bolster or a pillow. And just find this comfortable legs up the wall, inverted posture. Inversions are so good for lymphatic draining. And just settle in. Check in with your shoulders. Make sure they're flat on the earth. Palms up facing the ceiling. And if you feel like your feet might slip off the bolster, you might want to cross your legs. Nice, long, relaxed breath here. And then we're going to do some lymphatic massage for our legs. So we're going to take our right leg and bend it and bring it in towards our body. And as we extend it, we hold it, bring the thigh in close to your body. And just feel a stretch here. And extend that leg and start to do that brushing stroke all the way down the outside of your legs. So inhale and then exhale, pull it back. And then try to reach behind it and get to the backs of your thigh and your calf. Try to get all sides of your leg and take that raking motion all the way up into your groin. Because we have a whole network of lymph nodes right in the crease of our hips by our groin. Last one. And then release that leg to the bolster. And again, notice the difference between your right leg and your left leg. Let's bring that left leg in, give it a big hug. Extend it straight up and begin to massage that left leg, just using gentle pressure. Just visualize all those toxins leaving your body. Your body thanking you for this wonderful detoxing yoga class today. A few more. Last one. Gently release that leg back. And this can be where you stay today. This can be your Shavasana. Take one last pose before you settle in. Maybe bring your knees to your chest. Rock back and forth. Just gently massage your lower back. And then lift those legs straight up and maybe pump them. Flex and point. Our calves are considered our second heart. And in order to get the blood to flow and pump back from our extremities to our heart, we need to pump that calf muscle, and this is a great way to do it. So we're getting our circulatory system working, we're getting our lymph node system working. Yoga has so many benefits for our body and our wellness. And then slowly release those legs back to your pillow. When you own your breath, no one can steal your peace. I use my breath to calm my mind and my body. when you are ready, gently to bring your attention back into the room. Bring some movement into your toes, into your fingers. And slowly release your legs from the pillow and find yourself over on your side. Whichever side is more comfortable for you. And in this place of new beginnings, take the opportunity to embrace the gift of yoga and to have gratitude for your body supporting you in today's practice, helping you to clean and detox your body and bring you into a balanced state of well-being. And then slowly make your way all the way up to seated, eyes still closed, hands at heart center, chin to chest. Each one of you are a blessing to all those whose lives you touch. Take that connection, take that light, and shine it brightly into this world. Share your peace and your love. I wish you blessings and gentle hugs. Namaste.